made some really stupid mistakes. He went and attacked a bus and threw a dolly through a window and injured a bunch of fighters. Do you now, like, the next TJ fight's coming up, are you going to cool down a little bit and try to be, like, envision, like, I can't make these same mistakes somebody else that has done. I can't go overboard. I have to maybe cool it a little bit?
Definitely. That's it's a hard thing to do when you get in the heat of the moment. Is just controlling the emotions. But I think emotionless fighter is one of the greatest ones. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know if you got hurt in the fight or anything like that. So I think just keeping the emotions intact. I think obviously having the arrival of my son has really changed my life for the better. I'm super thankful for that. I got to set a good example. You know what I mean? And that not that I didn't. With being a world champion. And being hurt and injured for that year, over a year, was like very challenging mentally, physically. I love fighting so much, and when you're stripped of that, and you can't do that. You can't. I've been in a workout room, a wrestling room, or a boxing gym, or a gym all my life. When you can't do things that make you feel better, it's hard, man. It was a very taxing time in my life, and I'm glad that we got over that, and we learned from it. But like you said, hopefully in those situations with Conor, he learned from those. He has a good team around him that's like, look, man, you skated by. You could have really gotten in a lot of trouble. I think that's what happened with a lot of my life experiences. Like, man, you need to cool it down, or you're going to end up in prison like your father. And that was a fear of mine. I didn't want to make my mom. I always want to make my mom proud. You know what I mean? And we always get in trouble, and everyone, cops, teachers, this. You're going to end up like your father being in prison. That's the last thing I want to do.
A well thought out, calculated gangster move. That's what Conor McGregor did when he threw that dolly into the bus. Listen, man, I'm tired of MMA making excuses for this guy. He knew what he was doing. Yeah, I'm sure the severity of what he did didn't hit him up until he got arrested, but he knew what he was doing. He knew the cameras were rolling. He knew they wanted to see that Habib heat. He knew everything was happening around him, and he took all of us for a ride. Listen, that's cool. That's fair, actually. Cody says the reason why he's not going to mess up, the reason why he's not going to do what Conor did is because life taught him those lessons. Yeah, life probably taught Conor McGregor the same lessons, but think about it like this, right? The hardest moment of Conor McGregor's life was when he fought Mayweather. Everybody was Googling Mayweather. Everybody was Googling Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor became a pop icon in that moment. He used his trash talking skills to the best so that he could bring the best show, right? That's all well and great, but ever since then, it seems like his head isn't screwed on right. It was first the Rita Ora thing. Then, actually, before the fight, he said something a little too familiar, man. I can't recall it right now, but I do know it caused a little uproar within the black community. After the fight, it was the Dolly situation. And let's not forget that, let's say he gets past this relatively unscathed, right? He gets sued by the fighters that were affected, maybe sued by the UFC, right? And he gets back into fighting gear, Conor McGregor promotional machine once again, right? That still doesn't change the fact that he did all of that. That still doesn't change questions that need to be answered. Why did you do that instead of fight Khabib? Never mind that. Cody Garbrant. Cody Garbrant has a second opportunity to take out TJ Dillashaw, and it sounds like he's focused, man. It sounds like TJ Dillashaw is gonna be in for a shit show. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
And I peep you, and I lost respect for you when you say you about this culture, this music, because you ain't. The day you feel you can question me, being where you're from, Chevy Chase, Maryland, graduated in '98, You ain't got no word in this city. It's my city. Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke. You know why? Because you don't work hard as me, bro. You're a sidekick in this city. Sidekick in the morning, sidekick on your own show. On Complex, you look like a sidekick. Tell Complex to cut me a check tomorrow, because I made you mad tonight. I'm going to get you some numbers that show is trash on Complex. You're about the culture, but you bring up that ding-dong chick to interview. Who you think, we stupid? You think I'm stupid?